I'm here, g'day champions, how's it going? And welcome back to this week's vendor reset, the greatest on the interweb. It's October 8th and today's vendor video is going to cover my top picks, hot ticket, interesting items, and must buy gear for the week. Remember to show your support if you enjoy or find this video helpful. A simple like is all that it takes, and if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe. Righto champions, with all that said and done, let's get stuck into these vendors. Kicking things off this week, we're going to start at the countdown vendor where we've got the Arctis tool with Perfect Rifleman. This is one of the rifles that's going to become fully automatic next update, so it might be worth picking up if you want to try it out. Next up, we've got the Cherished chest piece. This one unfortunately has health and weapon handling. I'm going to skip it. And we've also got the Manic AK. I'm not a fan of this one. I'm going to skip it. If you are interested in any of these items, they're going to be here all week long and they're going to cost you 75 countdown credits each. Now to the Haven, and we're going to see what Marco has for us. The M1A CQB is going to be one of the rifles that's going full auto. Unfortunately, with reload speed and determined on it, it's not a great combo. Skip it. As for the rest of the gear here, nothing really stands out to me or catches my eye. Skip it, move on. Righto, our old mate Roy next door, what has he got for us? A enhanced AUG SMG that's got Optimist on it. This is getting a little bit of a buff next update, so might be worth grabbing one. Quickly glancing the other items here. Honestly, this is all pretty trash this week. I'm gonna skip it, moving on. At our White House vendor, we have the named Legmo backpack, the Backbone. This one is currently bugged and it is dropping with a skill tier. This also has health and skill damage. Not great, skip it. Quickly browse through the other items. This D50 is actually really good. It's already got Ranger on it. You can either keep the damage to armor or swap it for damage to targets out of cover or even health. Unfortunately, the D50 is copying a massive nerf next update, but it's going to be usable for the next few weeks at least. Maybe this Bellstone chest piece because it's got hazard and crit if you're looking at making a hazard regen build, but other than that, moving on. Inside at your clan vendor, we have the Surge rifle. Again, this is another one that's going full auto, but this one is for skill damage. I'd probably skip it. We've got a True Patriot mask with skill haste. Aegis holster that's got armor and crit damage. That's pretty decent. And we've got a Future gloves that already come with a skill tier. Swap the attribute to repair skills. As for the other items here, we've got another D50, max pistol damage, but it's got reformation. Probably skip it. Browsing through the other items, I would say gloves. I mean, if you want to buy these and deconstruct them for resources so you can craft better items, then go for it. But that looks like that's about it. I mean, a 4.9% crit chance mod if you're new to the game. It's only 1.1% off max. Worth picking up at least a couple of them if you're new to the game, if you need to increase your crit hit chance. Over at the Theatre Settlement this week, we've got Contractor's gloves that have 11.1% weapon damage and some armor regen. So you could go a couple of different ways with this. You could roll armor to it, or you could roll the regen off and go crit or headshot. It's up to you. As for the other items here, I don't think anything is really worth it. There is a 16.6% incoming repairs mod here, 20% is the max. I find them very hard to come by. Again, this is another mod that might be worth picking up if you need them, if you're looking at making an incoming repairs build. At the castle, we have the Brutus, not a fan, skip it. Got a relic with Perfect Determine, again, not a fan, skip it. As for the other items here, nothing really great. 16.6% repair skills, again, another mod that maxes out at 20%. Definitely worth picking up if you're a newer player to the game. Moving on. Over at the campus, this week we have the Commando. This is one of those marksman rifles that I really don't like that perfectly naked talent. Skip it. The Surplus SVD, not great rolls, skip it. We've got a Fenris mask that you could swap that skill haste for crit hit chance. Might be worth running for an all red version, but unfortunately that might be about it. 5.9% on the healing chem mod for your healing chem launcher is pretty decent. 7.5% is the max, but they're super rare. Pick this up if you're looking at making a healer build. Now it's time for our Dark Zone Vendors champions, and we're going to start at DZ West, where, oh damn, we have Emperor's Guard knee pads. These ones have the skill tier, and they've also got hazard protection. Not bad. I'd definitely be picking up at least one pair of these. As for the other items here, we've actually got a SIG 716. In my opinion, this is going to be the best automatic rifle next update. If you're not going to buy this one, at least go off and farm for this version. As for the rest of the gear, nothing tickles my pickle. Moving on. Shooting on down to DZ South, we've got the Ferocious Calm chest piece. This one's got rainbow rolls. Definitely not worth picking this one up. As for the rest of the gear here, I don't think anything is that great. Hellstone backpack that's got crit damage and concussion on it might be worth picking up, but I'm going to save my credits. And unfortunately, that's going to be it. Moving on. And the last stop this week is going to be at DZ East, where unfortunately we've got another commando. Skip it. Quickly glancing the other items here. Again, nothing stands out. However, there is a 6.1% healing chem for your healing chem launcher. The scrap buying that 5.9 or whatever it was before, spend a couple of DZ resources and grab this one. And that's going to wrap it up for this week's Vendor Reset Champions. If you're interested in the daily targeted loot, it's on your screen now. Thanks to everyone for tuning in, and make sure that you show your support by smashing the like button on this video, and if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe. Everyone's support is always greatly appreciated. Remember to stay frosty, keep looting, shooting, and giving them hell, and I hope to catch you all in the next one. I'm Plum out.